Life's biggest questions, the channel that looks to answer exactly those. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and today, once again, we are talking about World War III. Last week we did a video asking whether America had started World War III, and the answer was no, we aren't at war, and if we were, there would be a lot of mutual responsibility. But today we are asking, say war did break out, who would win World War III? If this were just a case of America dealing with Assad using chemical weapons on his own people in the war-torn Syria, or even America quashing North Korean aggression, the more advanced American artillery and technology would be far superior. But if Russia rushed to the aid of Syria and China rushed to back Kim Jong-un in North Korea, the West could have a pretty tricky situation on their hands. If there is anything that can be learned from Germany in previous world wars, it is that it is very hard, if not impossible, to fight a war on two fronts. But America, of course, would not be alone. Our opposition lineup could be Russia, China, North Korea, and Syria, but teamed up South Korea and the United States would almost undoubtedly have the backing of Canada, the UK, and large parts of Europe. Let's have a look at military strength. The USA, in theory, has the most powerful military in the world. There are 1.4 million active troops in the States, 13,892 aircraft, 8,848 tanks, and the biggest naval fleet in the world, which includes 288 battle force ships and over 300,000 active personnel. The United States budget is almost 10 times that of Russia's, with the States slapping down $577 billion on war compared to Russia's $60 billion. Russia, North Korea, China, and Syria's naval fleets combined are nothing compared to the United States, without factoring in their powerful allies like the UK and South Korea. China, however, is less well equipped, but does have more active troops, 2,333,000 to be precise, and Russia, well, their only upper hand is controlling a lot of oil. Nuclear weapons, who has them? Well, Russia actually has the most, 7,300 to the United States 6,970. North Korea has about 10, and it is actually quite unsure if they're even able to launch them. Meanwhile, China has around 260, and the UK has around 215. If France gets involved for the US, they have a further 300. Furthermore, if Trump's tweets are anything to go by, the USA could be looking to expand their arsenal. But do the numbers really matter when it comes to nukes, or even aircraft, naval ships, etc.? Well, after a certain point, no, they don't really matter. As Russian leader Vladimir Putin once said, Russia could destroy America in half an hour or less, and if they ever did press that button, the US would resort to mutually assured destruction, something laid out by John F. Kennedy during the Cold War. Russia could see some US-sent Minuteman III rockets that would all but vaporize them. Perhaps winning the war really comes down to who can push a button fastest. But let's evaluate that word winning for a second. What exactly would winning entail? World War I claimed the lives of 18 million people. Around 4 times the amount were killed in World War II, just some 25 years later, with a low-end estimate death toll of 75 million. Now, over 70 years of worldwide peacetime later, imagine how many people would die. 2 nukes were dropped in World War II, on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Do you know how powerful those bombs were compared to what we have today? Well, today's bombs are thousands of times more powerful. Some 230,000 people died horrible deaths.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin by giving all praises to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that surely do rule well. Alright, this is Caleb here from the Trinidad West Camp. And today I'd just like to do a little video, pertaining to this exact video that we just watched here. And the main question in this video is who would win? Alright, who would win World War III? Alright, I'd just like to get into the scriptures. Alright, the first scripture is Book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Alright, and a thing World War brings is, the main thing that World War does is this shock. Alright, World War is all about destruction. Alright, that was the word war means, destruction. Alright, so the second war has passed, the second World War has passed, and behold, the third World War cometh quickly. Alright, and as we see, these countries are getting more and more equipped with their weapons, their nukes. You understand? So this battle is not going to be like the others. This battle is not going to be a battle of swords and shields, but it's going to be a battle of nuclear warfare. Alright? This is the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood." Yeah, so every battle there's noises, there's shouts, there's cries. There's bloody men all over. Alright? But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. This battle that is to come will be of burning and fuel of fire. Alright? We'll jump to verse 19. "Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts, YAHAWASHI, is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire." So that fuel of the fire going to be the people. Alright, you heathens going to be the fuel to that fire. Alright? What the Most High is really doing is gathering these nations for them to go at war, so that he could intervene into that war, take over that war, and destroy all heathens. Alright, and that's where the deliverance is going to come. Alright? Read the book of second Isaiah Salakia, Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 16. It says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord YAHAWASHI plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." You understand? So the scripture is saying, for by fire. You understand? And by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. That's how we're going to plead with them. Alright? And the slain of the Lord shall be many. Many are going to die. There are going to be many dead bodies lying in Babylon. Alright? As it says in Revelations 11 and 8, it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." You understand? So you're going to lie us down on the earth. You understand? There are going to be many slain. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verses 7. It says, "Therefore saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Yeah, they're crying. You know, they're crying for, they're crying to see the downfall of this place. How long? How long shall this place go on? How long shall Babylon rule? Alright? "And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them." You understand? So the Most High is saying he's going to avenge them. He shall not hold his tongue anymore. You understand? He is ready. He is at the point where he is ready to avenge his people. And we see that time is drawing near. He gathering these nations for war. Alright? This is the book of Joel. Joel chapter 2 and verse Joel chapter 3 Salakia and verse 2. "I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land." You understand? So that is Israel is who he really going to plead with these nations for. Because they have scattered his people. So that's why he gathering them. The valley of Jehoshaphat, where that is where the big battle is going to take place. Alright? Book of Jeremiah, chapter 25. Jeremiah 25 and verse Jeremiah 50 Salakia. Jeremiah 50 and verse 34. All right. Their Redeemer is strong. Yahawah of hosts is his name. He shall truly thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Yeah. So Babylon really and truly gonna come to an end. Babylon the Great is gonna come to an end. Alright? They had a long reign, but their end is come. Alright? For the Redeemer of who? The elect. The Redeemer, their Redeemer is strong. Alright? Yahawah of hosts is his name. Name above all names. Alright? Book of 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 1. It says, Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Yeah, Babylon, your destruction is at hand. Alright? Get ready to mourn. 3. Verse 3. A sword is sent unto you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? You understand? So all your defensive structures, all your defensive plans that you have, to protect your country or to protect your territory, is gonna fail. Alright? It's gonna fail. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may any one quench this fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn? Alright? So this place is going to burn. Alright? This place is going to burn, and no one could out that flame. Alright? Because it's all the will of YAHAWASHI. Alright? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. YAHAWASHI is the strongest archer. Alright? So for sure that is one arrow that you're not going to turn. Verse 8. The mighty Yahawah sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? No man. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Yahawah shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before Yahawah, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. Alright, so this place is gonna get hit. Alright, it shall not miss. Okay. When they begin to be shut into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again. They come upon the earth. Alright, so there's going to be a total cleansing. You understand? A total wiping out of this sinful kingdom. Alright? At the beginning it says, woe be unto Babylon, destruction unto you. Alright? The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. You understand? So the Lord Yahawah Hashem Yahushai is going to bring death and destruction upon you, Babylon, upon you heathen nations. Alright? And there's nothing that can stop it. There's nothing, no amount of nuclear power that you have, no amount of defensive structures that you build can't stop what the Most High is gonna do to you all. Alright? The slain of the Lord shall be many. Alright? And if this question was to be asked, who would win World War III? Without a doubt, Yahawah Hashem Yahushai and the elect will win World War III. Alright? And with that, this is Caleb here. I'd like to give all praises to Yahawah Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that surely do rule well. And salutation to the Akim that out there spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Until next time, brothers, stay strong. Shalom.